So, hi, it's Jody, and I'm making a video, and you're probably wondering why you're only seeing my feet. And that's exactly what the video is about. It's about the fact that we get really hung up on crap that doesn't matter. And apparently something's in me and needs to come out, and that's when I started making these videos. So, Wyatt thinks I'm hangry. He just went to Chipotle to get some food. But just now, I was laying in my bed trying to take a nap, and it wasn't happening. My brain had some stuff going on. And then I started seeing pictures. And that's when I know my heart's speaking, because my heart tends to speak to me in pictures. I'll get a picture, and I just know, like, I'll get an image of a scene in my mind, and I'll just know, like, a book's worth of material that it's representing instantly. And it's this really weird thing that I've had to get used to over the last couple of years as this heart speaking to me in pictures thing has evolved. But I had this whole idea of a video I wanted to make, and I probably still will. But I started, like, I jumped out of bed and I took a shower and I was thinking of these ideas that I needed to do for myself. And I was thinking about how, you know, there's so many things I need to say about body image and how much I've overcome and what issues I still need to go, and how I've been breaking more rules that I've created, and it all, like, that went to the thing before that I was thinking about programming, and how I've lived in a programmed society since birth, and my society I grew up in taught me that I need to think this way, and I need to think that way, and if I do anything different now at 47, then everyone's going to say, oh my God, she had a midlife crisis, because that's the label that our society has put on someone actually connecting to their heart for the first time in their life and following their soul instead of the programming. And I just had all these thoughts racing through my head. And then I got in a really bad mood because I realize now it's because I was trying to create the perfect setup for my video. And I was trying to my iPad wasn't charged, so I'm like, well, that's fine. I'll just charge the iPad and I'll go take a walk outside and I'll make a video on my phone. And then I remembered that I have a really shitty phone and it doesn't have much memory. And now I got to get on the computer and I got to hook it up and I got to download all my important stuff so I can delete everything off my phone so I can just freely make a video as long as I want. And I'm sitting there in my recliner with my laptop, and then I go to open my laptop, and I had to make sure it was plugged in, and then I had to get the mouse, and then I had to turn it on, and then it tells me it wants to update, and I'm just sitting here getting more and more frustrated, and poor Wyatt is trying to do his own thing, and I'm just like, ah! So then I thought, well, maybe it's coffee, and I had him go make me a cup of coffee, and then I thought, well, maybe this is hangry. Oh, that's right, that was my thought, that it was hangry. And then we started talking about what to eat, and I realized that I better hurry up and eat soon anyway, because lunch needs to be timed right because I'm going out to dinner. And I just realized that all of it was just me, again, fighting my infectious, burning heart's desire to be spontaneous and live in the flow. And I came out here, and I had sitting next to my chair this selfie stick. And I think selfie sticks are the most ridiculous thing in the world. I never even, like, started taking selfies until recently, when I actually started falling in love with myself and the right way and taking selfies. But I had bought this silly selfie stick for like $5 on sale because my intention with it was to use it to make videos for my grandbaby, because he lives like 950 miles away. And I wanted him to know his grandmother, and I bought this selfie stick thinking, I'll make videos for Walt. And I had gotten it out the other day when I started making all these videos, and I put it next to my chair, and it's just been kind of sitting there looking at me, and I've looked at it a couple times, couldn't even figure out how the thing worked. So that's a grandma for you. And today I just picked it up, and I was messing with it with my phone, and then I'm holding this thing, and then I couldn't get the right angle, and I'm like, this is really uncomfortable. And it finally occurred to me, all this freaking trouble to make a video, to say what's in your heart. Who cares what they see? If you even plan on sharing it with anyone, you're making this for yourself to listen back to anyway. Freaking turn it on and look at your shoes. maybe then when you watch it back, you'll actually have to hear yourself and not just look at your body language. So yeah, that's how I got here. That's why we're looking at turquoise shoes. And I hope to look back on this and remember that it's not about the perfect situation and the perfect setup and making everything just right. How many years of my life have I wasted waiting for the right circumstances, for everything to be perfect so that I could take my leap, or I could do the next thing, or I'll make art when everything is in perfect alignment and my art table's clean, and, you know, I have to take everything off and put it away before I can make new art, and just so many freaking rules. And I'm so tired of these fake rules that we give ourselves about how things have to look and how they have to be and how everything has to unfold. Like, my whole life has been like that since birth. And I was realizing when I was taking my shower that, like, yeah, that's the culture, that's the world, that's the programming that we've created. And I was, like, brushing my teeth thinking about, like, poor Britney Spears having that nervous breakdown, and everybody was, like, shocked and horrified. And when it happened, my heart was breaking for that sweet little girl who had been put in a box her entire life, never allowed to have her own thought unless it had to do with making someone else money and her performing. And my heart cried out for her so bad when that happened. And I was just thinking about this culture and how fake it is and how everybody's just so caught up in it. And I wanted to make a video about it. I had to break down my own box and my own walls and my own barriers until I said, fuck it. And I pointed the camera at my shoes, which I think are really cute. Turquoise Crocs. I waited years to get the right shade of turquoise. And this isn't the right shade, but at least they're turquoise Crocs. Someday they'll bring out the one I really love, the later one, and I'll get them. But, yeah, you know what? And now I get to look at my thin ankles. And, like, my ankles are so much thinner, and brings me joy every time I look at my ankles. When I'm not all bloated after sitting at work and walking at work and sitting in the car. When I've slept and I'm in my flow, my ankles look so good. It's like an instant barometer of where I'm at physically by looking at my ankles. It's really become a thing for me. And yeah, so I'm just going to look at this and be happy that I'm me, and I'm wearing my freaking turquoise Crocs, sitting on my porch, smoking a cigarette with a cup of coffee, and I'm making a video anyway. Screw that. So if I do ever post this anywhere, because it's probably so ridiculous, I'll get all self-conscious and I won't. But if I do ever post this anywhere, for God's sake, give yourself permission. I'm giving you permission right now to say, fuck it. You don't need permission from anyone or anything to do stuff the way you need to do it. And if you want to make a video of looking at your turquoise Crocs, do it. Because I just wasted precious time in my life and aggravation and worrying about getting the perfect circumstances to make a video. And it's stupid. But really it wasn't a waste, because really it was a great, fabulous lesson that I've now, like, worked through for 8.5 minutes. Which, that's really awesome that, like, something big came up for me and I just only took 8.5 minutes to work it out. And now I'm pretty excited and feeling pretty good about that. So, I don't even know if this thing is going to have volume because it's raining so hard and I haven't done a video, like, with my phone. So, but, yeah. So, there you go. There's skinny ankles and turquoise Crocs, and this is me, who I am. This is what I see when I sit here most of my life. So, I hope I get something out of this when I watch it back. And if I do ever post it anywhere, I'll probably post it on the Joy Love Bus YouTube, or the Joy Love Bus Facebook group. So, yeah, if you're interested in anything like this, you know, people actually being real and saying, you know, screw the programming and I'm so over this shit and I'm ready to live my life, and you believe things like, you know, crazy things like nobody's ever on their deathbed thinking about, God, I wish I worked more, you know, then you're my tribe, and let's get together and hang, and we'll have lots of fun, and we'll be crazy, and we'll love each other through our crap. Have a great day.